Hi everyone, welcome to Private Tutor SL. My name is Lusambo Shadwick, and this message is specifically meant for our dear friends who did not make it in the previous exams. I want to tell you a simple story. You see, I had a friend of mine back in school, and at some point we wrote our exams together, and my friend did not clear, so I cleared, and I got good marks, I must say. So I was so excited about it. But when I learned that my friend did not clear, it just broke me. I just didn't know how to share my news with my friend that I got good marks and I'm happy about it when my friend was sad. So for some reason, I decided not to talk to my friend there and then that I cleared, but just comforted my friend for them not being able to clear. So it's because of this that I understand how it feels to fail and how it feels to have a friend who has not made it. But one thing that I came to learn from my friend's experience, even my own experience, was that my friend couldn't believe why he failed. He felt that the ZICA examiner had wrongly judged him. He felt misjudged, and he said if he had some money at that point, he would have paid for a remark. And many people feel like that. Many of us several times have felt like, where did I miss it? I just feel like this exam is just not fair. I did everything I could. I answered, the paper was easy, but I don't understand why I didn't clear. So one day I called my friend and I asked him to just come and review the same paper that he didn't clear with me. So we sat down and we did questions from the paper that he didn't clear together. And as we were discussing, he said, "Oh, I see." So I asked him, "What do you see?" He told me now he could see why he did not clear. So you see, in that moment, I learned a lesson. Sometimes you may be sure that what you are doing is the right thing, when actually what you are doing is the opposite of the right thing, or is close to the right thing, which won't give you more marks in the exam. So it's important when you don't clear, it's okay not to clear, sit down, find a reason why you did not clear. Do not shift the blame on anyone else, not on the examiner, not on the lecturer, but just on yourself. Sit down and review, like I did with my friend, review the paper again together. Because when you discuss with somebody else, they'll help you see areas where you yourself thought you were doing it right, when actually you are not. So please, this isn't the time to be depressed or the time to give up, but the time to sit down and reflect. Let this be a motivation for you to want to do better next time. There are many people who failed in this life, and I want to mention that from my personal experience and also from being able to study with different students, I have seen that most students, when they fail, they find it hard to accept. Some of them even hide that they didn't clear. And truth be told, those students who hide when they don't clear, they are more likely to come and fail again when they attempt than those who openly talk about it when they don't clear. Because those who talk about it, they are more likely to pass because they will get help. They'll ask questions, and they'll revise with friends, and then they'll be helped even to do better. But those who hide and then they lie that they've cleared, they find themselves studying in isolation because they've told a lie to their friends that they cleared when they didn't. So when it comes to studying the same paper they didn't clear, they'll only study it when they are alone. So please, no matter how much you are tempted to hide when you clear, it's fine not to clear. Sometimes things happen in the exam room. Some people run out of time sometimes just because maybe you just missed a simple point and it makes everything go sideways. So don't be ashamed if you didn't clear. Talk about it with a friend. Of course, you can't tell the whole world. Not everyone can have that courage, but share with somebody and ask for help. When the help is available, be willing to accept it and be teachable. Before you know it, you'll find the reason, like my friend did when we revised together, and he said, oh, now I see. You too will be able to see exactly why you did not clear if you open up and you do everything you can to be able to do better next time. And for those of us who did better, it's not the opportunity to look down on those who did not do better, because people fail for many reasons. We've got people in different homes, where some homes are like a farm. They are very, very busy homes where people, when they leave school, they go home, they have no time to touch books. So there are many reasons why people don't clear. It's not just about studying. Sometimes even when you study, but you don't have a proper strategy, it can also make you fail to do better in the exam. So my word of encouragement to all of you who did not make it is that we are with you. And should you need help, please feel free to come along with us at the Private Tutor SL. We'll be able to assist you and also be able to give you mentorship sessions where we provide our students with the answer structure, including the common, I don't know if it's a slogan or there's a term that is going on social media at the Lusambo way, which is simply the freeway. What that means is that most of our students, we teach them how to answer exam questions. And that's what they are calling the Lusambo way. It is not any magical way, it is just something that we've discovered that helps and works in the exam. And it has proven to be working. Even the previous exams, it worked. And many of our students called and said the Lusambo indeed works. So it is simply a way of helping our students know the answer structure. Because sometimes what makes some students not to clear is not that they didn't study. Sometimes it could be because they just didn't know how to put answers together, and then they end up messing up everything. So at the Private Tutor SL, we help students to also know the answer structure. So not just teaching them things, principles, solving questions, but also taking a personal interest in helping them know how to structure their answers. There are simple things such as explain, evaluate, briefly, analyze, etc. Such verbs, they have a way the examiner wants you to respond. So also it's important that you know the answer structure. So we encourage you and we are with you. Don't be discouraged. Please keep on pushing until you get there. All the best to the forthcoming exams. And we're happy to also mention that we have a YouTube channel where we are posting most of these videos. So even if you can't afford, those of you can't afford to buy lecture videos, just need a 5 kwacha bundle to go to YouTube and watch the whole lecture video, which will be able to assist you tremendously. So thank you so much for joining me, and I say all the best to all of you. Till next time, peace, bye-bye.